Well, if we have certain angles or sides that they give us, we can use the law of sines to solve it. If we have side angle sides, like this one, for instance, side and then angle side. The missing side is the one opposite of angle C, right? And if we want to solve this triangle, I can find the area. 1/2 AB times sine C. I mean, that's easy enough to do, finding the area. But I couldn't solve the triangle. When you're given only one angle, and you're not given the side opposite, we're in big trouble. Now, if we have two angles, then you can do it. If you have two angles on one side, then we can do it because we can find that third angle. All right, so we need another rule, and that's the law of cosines. Law of cosines. Kind of like the area one, where you have one formula, but you have three forms. And the law of cosines look like this. A squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine of A. If you go on that khanacademy.org, he goes through the theory behind it, and he proves that on how you get to that formula. Not its use as much as how it's derived. So if you're interested in that. Or b squared equals a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine of b. It all depends on what they give you. The third one is c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine of c. Okay? So given the information where side A is 82, side B is 63.2, angle C is 114 degrees. Would it be helpful if we found side C? Then I could use law of sines, right? To find the other stuff that I'm missing. Let's find side C. So that c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Oops. 63.2 squared minus 2 times a times b times cosine of 114 degrees. And we simply put that into our calculator the way we have it written. Okay, so just 82 squared plus 63.2 squared. Minus 2 times 82 times 63.2 cosine of 114. And we get 14,933.98. Do not round your answers until you get to your final answer. When this stuff is stored in your calculator, there's no need to round that. And that's equal to c squared. So you should get in your calculator, c squared is equal to 14,933.98, 396. Make sure we're in degrees. Now we want to take the square root of the answer. I showed you I did it yesterday, right? And now we can round. And so we have side C as being 122.2. Now that I found side C, now I can use law of sines. Sine of 114 over 122.2 is equal to I don't know, sine of A over 82. Okay, which question is that? Okay, yeah.
Could you just use Pythagorean theorem?
No, it's not a right triangle. Okay, not a right triangle. Okay, any questions on that? And that's if you're given side angle side. All set? All right. What if you're given three sides? Let me just... What if you're given side, side, side? Which angle do we want to find? Just tell me, I don't care. B. If we want to find angle B, then I'm going to say B squared. I'm going to use that formula. I think that was the second one I gave you. There's three of them, right? Okay, there's three. And so we're going to use this one if we want to find angle B, given side, side, side. Okay? Who? Clint and Nathan. All right, so B squared equals A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cosine of B. You have to be real careful here. You have to be real careful of order of operations. So let's walk through this. B is 7.2 squared is equal to A squared, 11.3 squared, plus C squared minus 2 times 11.3, 2 times A times C, times cosine of B. Okay, so 7.2, clear this one, 7.2 squared, I have 11.3 squared, I have 14.8 squared, and I have 2 times 11.3 and 14.8. Okay, that's all the numbers I need for right now. So 7.2 squared is 51.84. 11.3 squared is 127.69. 14.8 squared is 219.04 minus 334.48 cosine B. The tendency when you get to this point is to add in your calculator 127.69 plus 219.04 and then subtract the 334.48. You can't do that. They're not like terms. So let's add those two together. And you get 346.73, I think. Please check that. Is that right? Minus, thank you, 334.48 cosine B. Do not make that subtraction. Right? This is all one term here. That's all one term. And they're not like terms. So now I'm going to subtract, and you guys are going to have to do this in your calculator. Subtract 346.73 from each side. And what do we get over here?
It should be negative
0.89. Okay. Equals negative 334.48 times cosine B. And now we divide. And if you would divide negative 294.89 by negative 334.48, and we should get a decimal.
Should be negative, or no, yeah, it should.
It's going to be a positive value.
Positive, it should be positive 0.881.
881
637
637
168
1681. And that's cosine B. Then we go to your calculator. By the way, if you get to this point and you have cosine of an angle equaling, if this number is greater than 1 or less than negative 1, that means we cannot have a triangle with those dimensions. So this must be a decimal between 1 and negative 1. Okay, does that make sense? Otherwise, you're going to get an error message on your calculator. That means there's no triangle with those three given values. All right, so inverse cosine of 0.881637161. And let's call that 28.2. Now we found angle B. Angle B is 28.2 degrees. Now what do we do? What do we do? Law of sines. Now we use the law of sines to find the other two angles. Actually, we just need to find one other angle. Okay, because then the third one we can subtract from 180. All right? Law of cosines. Pretty straightforward. Yes? What do you mean any value?
Well, if you want to do...
Oh, if you wanted to do cosine A,
Yeah.
if you want to find angle A, you could have done that. You just have to rearrange those numbers. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so for your homework, we're going to do on page 899 to 901, 10 through 42 even, and problem number 46.